Hi everybody, this is Science at the Well. I am Miss Rhyannon. I am an early childhood educator and the science teacher here at the Well Preschool. And today we are going to be making Puffy paint. Puffy paint is a really cool art project that you can use to make, it's a really cool science project that you can use to make lots of art. So we are going to be putting this together with some stuff that you probably have in your kitchen. Before we get started, it's important to understand that puffy paint is designed to expand. It's designed to get bigger. So when you store it, you want to store it in something open, because if you store it in something closed and it expands too much, it is going to make a big mess. So this paint can be used in a lot of ways. You can use it in your bathtub. That's a lot of fun, but specifically we want to be making sure that when we're social distancing, that we're getting outside, that we're still getting all that sunshine. And this is a great paint to use outdoors on the sidewalk, sort of like chalk. So we are going to get started. You're going to need a big bowl to, that was loud. We're going to need a big bowl to mix everything in. You are going to need flour. You need about a cup of flour. You need a cup of water. If you want to make more, it's just a 1-to-1 ratio. So 2 cups of flour, 2 cups of water, etc. You are going to need a tablespoon of dish soap. We are using the stuff that we wash our dishes with at the well, so it's clear, but any kind of dish soap works. And you will also need food coloring. We have blue and green and purple today. So you can use any colors you want. You can do a lot of color mixing science with this too, and that's a lot of fun as well. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to pour together our flour and our water. I warmed up the water. It isn't necessarily vital, but it's always better and more fun to work with warmer water than with colder water, especially when it is so chilly outside still. So you want to mix this up until there are no lumps left in it and all of the flour and water are combined completely. It's going to kind of look like really wet biscuit batter. If you've ever made biscuits at home, that's sort of what this is going to look like. Ooh. So you want it to be pretty smooth, like this. You just want to make sure that all of the flour is completely incorporated and that you have kind of a smooth mixture here. Then you're going to take your little bit of dish soap. This is a tablespoon of dish soap. You're just going to pour it into here. A trick that you can do if you don't want it to stick to the inside of whatever you are pouring it out of is that you can spray the inside of whatever you're using with a little bit of oil, and sticky stuff will just pour right out of it. You can use that for dish soap. You can also use it if you're baking for things like honey and that kind of thing. So you're just going to stir that in, and that's going to smooth out the mixture a little bit more. You want to make sure it's completely incorporated, and then you can add your food coloring, and I'm going to make mine blue because I am very much ready. Oh, I still have dish soap on my fingers, but that's fine. We're just washing as we go. So you can use 5 to 10 drops. You just wait until you've got the color consistency that you want. 4, 5, 6, 7. That'll make a nice springy, sunshiny blue. That's what we're going for because I'm ready for the sun to come out. And you're going to mix that all together. And again, you're just mixing it until everything is incorporated. This is low stress. It's really hard to mess this up. So what you're going to end up with is something that looks a little bit like this. It flows really nicely, and that is going to expand. So what you can do is you can use this with paintbrushes. I have 2, and I'm going to show you how it works. You can also put these in squeeze bottles, and they work really well that way. You can use them to write things with, and that's really fun. Just remember to take them out of the squeeze bottle because, again, it will explode. So I've got black paper to kind of simulate that outdoor sort of concrete. So you can use this, and it's not gonna flow the way that normal paint does. And it's just going to paint on, and then as it dries, it will expand. So we are going to write W-E-L. Whew. And you may have to wait a little bit, but it will start to pop up. Woo. And it will look really, really cool. This is a really fun tactile project. You can use your hands because it's non-toxic. You can use paintbrushes. You can use all kinds of stuff. And again, this works equally well outdoors as it does in your bathtub. This is a really fun project to do in a place like your bathtub because then you can just spray it off and clean it up, and it's super easy. So that is puffy paint. We would love to see pictures of you completing this project and the art that you make with it. You can tag us on Instagram or on Facebook, and we would love to see that art. And we'll see you next time. Bye.